Good evening, gals and ghouls. What's going on? Happy Halloween, everybody. What's up, PM Collector Boy? What's up, Manic and Shadows and Fury and Bassy and Spice and Two Hit and hi, everyone. Happy Halloween again. I already said it, but I'm gonna say it again. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. I just got back from trick-or-treating with my kids. They got a bounty, a cornucopia of candy that I'm pretty sure they're sorting through right now. I've got my own little Halloween treat right here. And I'm ready to be here and hang out with you and our little Duke skeleton here. I was gonna do this. Can I do it? Okay. Whoa. How much do you plan to steal? None of it. None of it. I always get the cast-offs. My kids donate candy to me that they don't particularly want, so. Okay, so first of all, those of you that didn't make it to the end of last night's stream, probably pretty confused at the moment, and I can understand that. As regards Amnesia the Bunker, it's too much for me. I believe I've found my current limit on spoops and stress, and the bunker is beyond it. So I reached a point last night where I was just like, nope, I don't think so. I really like your inverted Waluigi hat. Why, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, those of you that were looking forward to a full playthrough of Amnesia the Bunker, sorry. Hate to tell you, but I'm just not feeling it. I'm really not. I think it's partly, yeah, it's partly that I'm not as interested in stressful games as I used to be. Also, I'm not sure I was really in as much of a Spooktober mood as I originally went into the month thinking. We definitely played a lot of really cool stuff. I played a lot of things that I really, really enjoyed, but that's just not how I felt like ending the month, so. I'd much rather watch you play something enjoying, says Mr. Double Dragon 3. Playing Hour of Fear was good quite some time. Spice, have you never played Fear before? Because I love Fear. That game is amazing. I went back to Starfield, then sometimes I started a new game, so I'm gonna try not to pick up anything that isn't a weapon, a suit, suitable or crafting material. Didn't know all that extra stuff served no purpose except take up space. The Astro Cat was cute. Watch Silent Hill Ascension was impressively bad. I've seen y'all filling up Discord with comments on that today, and yeah, it looks like garbage. I am what you would call an absolute fancy. But see, Fear, okay. Back when I was a youngin' and Fear came out and I was stressed and terrified by even the most slightly horrific games, I made it through Fear just on the strength of how awesome that game is, how much fun the gunplay is. And honestly, it's so divided. Like the borders between the shooty bits and the scary bits are so clearly defined. Like, it didn't end up being that bad. There's definitely some very scary segments in it. Like Fear 1 has 2 parts I remember that even though I know they're coming, they still scare the crap out of me. But they're absolutely worth it because that game is so much fun. A couple of years ago, I actually went through and I played the entire Fear series because I had never played 2 or 3, or their little extra parts. The latter is definitely one of them, Captain T.O. Yeah. And boy, like, it's interesting how swiftly and how aggressively the Fear series kind of moves away from what made the first one so good, at least in my eyes. Like, Fear 2 is still alright, but it gets kind of dumb by the end, and then Fear 3 starts dumb and stays dumb. At least the gunplay is still pretty good, but yeah, it's kind of nuts. Also, good evening, Eva, and that depressed cat, and Captain Tio. Learn this full VR remake of 7 Guests. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on Steam yesterday or the day before. I was surprised to see it. Kind of makes me wish I had a VR headset. Looks pretty good. Don't mind some of Fear 2. I don't mind some of Fear 2 either. It has some neat sequences. But yeah, overall, just definitely doesn't reach the same heights as the original. The original Fear is like tops. It is peak. And then it's kind of from there. Do you get the feeling Silent Hill Ascension is straight the result of grifting? Because, yeah, no, I believe it. I believe it. I would not put that past Konami at all. Getcha, I recently watched someone with anxiety get pretty wrecked over Soma on no kill mode. Yeah, dude, Soma, the atmosphere in Soma is top notch. That game, Soma almost stressed me out too much to finish when I played it years ago. But I liked it so much. I was so into the storytelling of it that I kept at it and I pushed through. I can't do the bunker though. That particular style of horror where there's essentially no safe spaces, where you can be hunted and destroyed pretty much anywhere. It tweaks me out too much. Cowardice and shenanigans and amnesia give me the gumption to finally play and beat Resident Evil 8. Excellent! I'm glad I could provide a service as such. Fear 2's ending is legendarily cringe. It really is. It's like, what were they thinking? My god. At the end of the day, all Silent Hill stuff just seems to be checking all the boxes for trademark renewals. It really does, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a shame because there have been people at Konami that are really trying to champion the series and trying to get like a decent new one made, but Konami as a company just doesn't want that. They want that easy check. They want to cash it and move on with their lives. Someone in Silent Hill Ascension's chat sniped the username of Bloober Team and said, "We regret making Silent Hill 2 remake." Genuinely so proud of Frictional for how good the writing of Soma is. It's definitely one of the best written games I've ever played. Soma is phenomenal. It's probably my all-time favorite horror game and easily one of the best games I've ever played ever. Game is fantastic. I like to think I'd be able to handle it if I went back to it, but honestly, two of those stations, I'm not sure I could get through. Again, they are so... Or maybe I just play it on the no monsters mode. It would be worth it, certainly. For some reason, too, the emotes that would appear on screen every time someone chatted were the letters B and C. People are spamming. Good evening, Arcane. How's it going tonight? I've been playing a visual novel about a bunch of clones, a sci-fi race called Ratio Love Thyself. Huh, that's interesting. What's up, Helveet? How you doing? Haven't been here in a minute. I missed Oddish getting genuinely freaked out by the bunker. Yeah, no, I was trousers soilingly scared last night. I couldn't do it. I had to tap out. Beckett isn't, dude. Like, I honestly don't think anybody in Fear gets done as dirty as Beckett. Like, that poor guy. Seriously. Best service you give is look at your streams and go, Lisa. That guy. You know, it's an important purpose to serve, you know? It's an anchoring point for people. Chat, might I give a nice little plot thing? No, please don't, actually. Please don't. There is a chance that I will go back to the bunker at some point. I may play it on easy mode. I may just do it in my own time. So yeah, don't spoil anything in the bunker for me, please. Wanted to come to the stream last night, but I had other stuff. We'll check the VOD. I've never seen anything about the bunker. It is impressive. It is an impressive game. Extremely well done. Extremely well done in terms of horror. Yeah, too much for me. Need to see how long Oddish will last playing an Outlast game. So I've actually played all the way through Outlast 1. And I thought it was pretty good. Bit edgy at times. The story is kind of dumb, but overall a pretty entertaining game. I haven't played Outlast 2, but I've watched it. I've watched a full playthrough of Outlast 2. It is shit. It is dumb in a bad way. It's real bad. So the thing about the Outlast is they're so absurd. They're so over the top. It's hard to take them seriously, and that helped me get through Outlast 1 a lot. Bunker is just it's so earnest. It's so well done. Everything about the atmosphere is so oppressive and threatening. So as you had to make a top 5 too intense horror games you can't deal, what would it be? That's actually a fairly good question. I feel like let me look through my library real quick, because I need to refresh myself on horror games that I couldn't handle. Because pretty much everything I played on Steam. Let me see here. See if I can find stuff. I have 500 horror games, or at least things tagged as horror. You know how that tends to go. No. Well, Alien Isolation's definitely way up there. Alien Isolation and The Bunker are probably like neck and neck for first. One of them's first, one of them's second. But I couldn't really tell you which one is which. The other Amnesia games I'm pretty okay with. Rebirth for the most part is okay, but Rebirth has 2 extremely scary sequences in it that I don't know how well I would handle going back to, honestly. Let me find another scary game. So much of this shit on here is just not actually scary. Oh god, Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. The X bases, X-17 scared the shit out of me. That was intense. That's definitely up there. Dead Space, or OG Dead Space, had some parts that were pretty hard for me to get through. That was a very stressful game. I think my games, if it's horror, somewhat enjoyable without too much. This is stupid hard stress. Lisa's not stressful. Lisa's depressing. Lisa like hits me somewhere that I can't handle. That's my problem with that game. Darkwood was real hard for me to play. That one was really intense. Devotion was pretty... Devotion had one part that was really scary. For the most part, it was okay. Now I'm being reminded of some really bad horror games I've played. Faith had some stressful parts. For such a low-res game, Faith was actually pretty scary in places. There's so many hidden object games on here, and I'm just like, come on, man. Come on, man. Hellblade. Hellblade had some really intense parts. I was able to get through it okay, but yeah, I remember that one being a lot to deal with. I'm scared. Okay, hang on. I think I need to bring y'all over real quick. See if y'all know this one. The mannequins are actually spooky in Devotion. Yeah, one of the few games that actually got spooky mannequins right. This fucking game right here actually got me pretty good. Remember the free version? Victim Ghost You Witness Die Coming Back in Silent Level 4 scared you pretty bad. Yeah, it's basically like an interactive creepypasta, but it's extremely well done. Really, really well done. Hellblade is incredible. Hellblade is incredible. I like it a lot. Do it for Darkwood. What's up, Eternal Sword? How you doing? Yeah, we're talking about the most intense game horror games that I played, and I'm going back through my my library, talking about them. Lost. Yeah, I never actually finished Lost in Vivo. Lost in Vivo was a lot to deal with. This one's surprisingly effective. Surprisingly. Back to the library. Let's see here. Haha, layers are feared now. Somebody I'm having a bit of trouble remembering you. You play Lost in Vivo. I picked up Kira's most recent game. Oh yeah, Lunacid. A lot of people have been talking about that. Why did Shelbur's Cradle go from terrifying to irritating? Wasn't on Oddish. My Oddish's random shit bingo card. Shelbur's Cradle was just too long. They padded that shit out. They had a really good thing going, and then they made you stay like 40 minutes too long. That whole part where you have to go into the dream stuff was just pure bullshit. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion is scary. I was thinking of playing the remake in VR. Yes, yes it is. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion is very good. It really, really plays with the tropes of the genre. It's a horror comedy, but the horror is legit effective. It's quite well done. You know, the last part of No One Lives Under the Lighthouse was pretty effective. That got me pretty good. You know, Outer Wilds had a legit stressful part in it. Funny enough. Penumbra games are pretty stressful. Iron Lung, definitely. Iron Lung was extremely effective. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have played that. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, Outer Wilds DLC even more so. Man, those are such good games. Such good games. Resident Evil 2 Remake was pretty stressful. That was an extreme, probably one of the most effective zombie games that I've played. No, not Slender. Subnautica, yeah. Love to see you give Zombie a shot. Real big fan of zombie games, aren't you, Fury? Yeah, I'm familiar with Zombie. I've seen it played. There's a bunch of these on here. shocking amount of these, actually. I guess if you have 500 horror games, it's hard to play and or remember playing all of them. Yeah, I think those are the big ones, mainly. Yeah, originally Yomawari was kind of stressful the first time I went through that. You know, the Dungeons and Daggerfall scaring kid you? I mean, there were levels in Doom that scared me. There were levels in Doom that I had trouble handling, so. Not a horror game, weird thing, there's an optional book in RPG that genuinely freaked you out a bit. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. What is that? Curse the Eye of Isis. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I've never heard of this, and this looks... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. To be fair, that looks like the kind of bad that would make me nauseous trying to get through. Decks are basically all but done at playing game Metro Exodus, World of Horror, and Game Pass, so you can play Redfall. Nice. Legit interested in that, Jank. It's interesting, Shadows. Anyway, chat, you're probably wondering what I was intent on doing tonight, right? You're probably curious since I punked out of Amnesia the Bunker last night. What is Oddish gonna do this evening? How is Oddish going to spend the final night of Spooktober? Well, I've got a number of smaller games sitting around that I kept meaning to play, that I kept meaning to get into, and I know I talked about them a bunch of times and never actually did. So I think tonight we're gonna round up a bunch of those and play them. I'm gonna polish off a few of the smaller, shorter requests that were made, and also hopefully tap one or two of the things that I meant to play and didn't get around to. Every time I see the name Microids, I always expect a B-grade game, yet there's some genuinely enjoyable games in their library. Oh god, how could I forget Fatal Frame? Well, because it wasn't on the list of Steam games I was looking at. Yeah, Fatal Frame 1 is definitely one of the most stressful horror games I've ever played. For sure. Anyway, chat, we're gonna go ahead and get started. With this right here. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know how it is, chat. Did RE1 Remake get you at all? Not as much. RE2 was the one that got to me. RE1 still leaned more on the old school survival horror jank and annoyance. RE2 was streamlined in the best ways, so you could just focus on being scared shitless. Let's see, what do I want to do? I think I'm gonna want display capture for this thing. Anyway, we've talked about it endlessly. Let's actually play it. I'm wondering, can you... I don't think you can full screen this. That's better-ish. Hang on. I'm probably gonna... Oh, God! I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I'm gonna try and make this bigger. Hey, there we go. I think that'll do nicely, right, chat? Fuck it, I'm just gonna rearrange. I gotta redo everything anyway. This is perfect. This is the most perfect stream overlay I've ever done in my life. I can't believe how perfect this is, chat. Self-portrait. Ah! All right, chat. I have no idea what this is. I literally have no idea what Irisu syndrome is. I know it was requested. I know every time I bring up that I'm gonna play it, people are like, oh my god, he's gonna play it, and then I don't play it, and they're like, aw. I was about to shower, but I'm glad I didn't. It's this face, right? This face just puts it out of your mind. Oh my god. The real tragedy is I'm not gonna be able to play everything tonight like this. What? Wait, what the hell is this? What did I do? Did I lose? She seems kind of pissed. Hello, it's anime children. Good for them. Okay. How do you play this video game? Like, I can make squares. What did that do? Launch blocks to make the blocks of different colors collide with blocks of the same color. Okay. Got it. I got it. Okay. Okay. Alright, I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, cool. She blocks everywhere until something happens. That I can do, chat. Oh no, I lost it. It vaporized. Now this is Irusing. Iriusing. Iriosing. Okay, something just happened. Did I fail again? I'm a big failure. Are you mad at me? Piano's going far too hard for what is essentially physics Dr. Mario. Oh, I got a different ending. He's telling spoopy stories. And she's like, oh my god. And he's like, oh my god. Okay, so there's a bunch of these. Like 5 of these. Oh my god, wait, what the hell? They say that witches' strange experiments, huh? You're quiet, what's wrong? You really are bad with this sort of thing, aren't you? It's not that. I saw it just now. I saw some person with weird clothes. What do you mean? You know, like an apron dress? That kind of odd skirt and clothes, wearing a hat like a witch's, with rabbit ears spraying from it. A person like that was standing and looking at me. What's that? It's not like Edogawa's ghost story, it's a rabbit witch. So I figure in the distance here, someone besides us was here. The only person was watching intently, silently staring at us. Maybe you just saw things. You're just seeing things. No, she's a bit far. Left quickly. Definitely saw her. Under experiments. Okay. Weird. Sun is good. Tonight's dinner. No idea. Too bad. Canned food. On about that sucks. No way you can catch fish. Okay. Weird. Oh, you can change the music. You can change the music if you click on that. Alright, there we go. Oh, I think I get it, actually. Maybe. Okay, yeah, I get it, If a block lands without clearing anything, it hurts your meter down here, and if you run out of meter, this lady shows up and is like, you have disappointed me for the last time. Okay, I got a different ending now. I 'cause, 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 'c Delicious expected curry should be left overnight. What's wrong with a gloomy face? Edagawa hasn't come back yet. Sure, he must have gone fishing again, but it's been hours since he woke up. Which things take too long, so there's nothing to worry about. Yeah. No, go away! I hate you! Hard to get going in this. Alright, this is something else. Edagawa-kun, where are you, huh? What is it? I heard a voice over there, really didn't hear anything. Wait here, I'll go look. Wait, be careful, it's fine, I'll be back soon. I bet it wasn't fine. Drop as slowly as humanly possible. That's okay. I didn't actually want anything to happen. Wow, I got a bunch of points that time. Now get in there! So I can basically shoot stuff as much as I want, huh? Oh, come on! That was totally mine. Okay, the blocks do fill things up. Ah, shit! Just keep shooting that white stuff. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, go away. This is a track list. I didn't talk to anyone today. Oh, she's crying now. Well, now I feel bad about sucking at this game. Uh-oh. What did we do? Everybody disappeared. Everybody's gone. Great. Make her cry by sucking. Hell in there. No! Fucking piece of shit. There we go. Amazing. Did it. Boom. Headshot. Boom. Destroyed. Annihilated. Stuff happen. You just keep up alive. There we go. Beautiful. It's going great now. Never feel bad about sucking. It's still skill some people never get good at. What's up, Satellite? How you doing? We're playing Irisu Syndrome. I barely understand what's going on right now, but things are happening. And boy, howdy, am I excited about things happening. Hey, I'm into level 3. Oh god, pink blocks. Boom! 360 no scope that guy. Oh, I broke it. Headshot. He's still so sad about everything. God, get out. Whoa, hello. What's this? I can barely read that. Next on the news. What is this? Horror for ants? University students have gone missing. A single body has been discovered. Breaking news. New male body identified. From the T. Edogawa. Dun dun dun. They look like preschoolers. This is the anime art style. They're actually in college. Police still searching for whereabouts unknown. Maybe you should search for his known whereabouts. Ifins, you ask me. Alright, we good? The end! Is that the actual end? Somebody who knows. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. It's kind of annoying. It's a little annoying when games like this try to fake an ending, because like, how the hell am I supposed to know whether they're being serious or not? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Boom! What's up, Andy? Thanks for subscribing for 2 months, dude. We call vampire thinks the world is flat, no sphere. Oh my god. Oh, Lord heaven. Why it gotta be this way? Don't Lamau at that. That is not Lamau worthy. You have to like my joke tonight. It's my birthday. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday, Andy. Can we get some happy birthdays in chat for our dear friend Andy? Merry Birthmas. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, no, no, no. Ah, okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. Nice shot. Hey man, nice shot. Perfect-ish. I'm getting kind of good at this bullshit. Halloween baby, that explains that your jokes are audacious nightmares. Them's the big in triangles. I've been big into the triangles. There we go. That's what we needed. That's how it needs to be. Yeah. Oh god. Shit. Fucking. God damn it. Fill that meter. Fill it. I need meter. No. God. Dog it. No. Happy birthday, Andy. Your puns legitimately make me laugh more often than not. Right-clicking, you fire a stronger block? Okay. Well, she seems back to... But I've seen that one before. Does it say anything different? No, it says the same thing. Yeeted out of existence. Maybe girl looks like an off-brand Toho. Does it ever explain what we're doing? Why would it do that? Why would it do that? When it can just be weird and fake. I'm not sure why some blocks need to touch like colors while some are fine shattering against different colors. It seems like if you knock, I think it's if you knock a block in mid-air into another block of the same color, then they will delete. Yeah, that's what it is. So if you knock a yellow block into a yellow block up at the top, then they'll shatter on impact instead. Not like that. That was very bad. That was good. Hey. Good. I lost the yellow one. And then if you keep... Yeah, if you shoot them too many times, you'll break them. Like that. Ah! Shit. Alright, he's fine. The hell's that? Oh, it deletes all the colors. Okay. It deletes all of that color. She's falling a lot faster now, I notice. I think games decided to be tired of my bullshit. Oh god, yeah, it's really, it doesn't like me anymore. Yep, game has had enough of me. Oh, Lord have mercy. No. Okay. Seems an element of falling speed. Tucson was activated, didn't break on landing, also didn't seem to have hit as hard. Could be, yeah. Okay, I've seen that one before. Okay, what do I need to do to make the next thing happen? I think I broke it. Is it a horror if it triggers my OCD? Yes, I would say so. My block is too big. You need to score 20,000 to get the good at. Really? After getting the endings, check the game folders too. Might find some interesting shit in there. I have a question I want to ask, but I'm going to wait. Maybe I just need to give this one a little more time. Oh, that's bad. Fuck. That's bad. That was horrible self-sabotage. No, I need you to get fucking... God damn it. I'm in the wrong place, the wrong time, the wrong stuff. Thank you so much for the raid! Okay, this one's gonna be a little hard to explain, I think. How y'all doing? What were you up to tonight? I was asked to copy this message, so I did. Hello. Well, thank you for the consideration. I greatly appreciate it. What's up, Lucifer? What's up, Pro Gilgamesh? What's up, Varnatham? Explodaberry, the kid from Canada. Hello, one and all. They're doing your worst nightmare, Claire B. Never! Never will it be done. We're playing a game called Irisu Syndrome, which I don't fully understand at the moment. It's about knocking blocks around and scoring points and finding out about college kids who were maybe murdered. I know it sounds really weird. It might make a little more sense once you see it in action, but it's weird. It's getting a little dicey here. Oh god. Ah! Classic block knocker murder mystery twist. Cool, cool. Ah, shit, I lost it. Spoiler, once you see it in action, it does not make more sense. Yep, that's a lady. Not happy with me. I mean... Sorry, I did all that and it's like the same scene? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, like, I got to level 17, but I didn't get anything for it. Does Mariah carry and Holiday Regalia carry an MP3 player? Oh, God. I just run check the game folder. You gotta finish this route, so like... Just that, right? And then we're done here? Oh, she's crying. Tragic. Or wait, do I need to play it one more time? Okay, there's some additional text files apparently. Hang on a sec. Why is it all crunched down like that? It's so stupid. Hang on. There we go, much better. Yeah, hi new viewers, welcome, enjoy. What do we got? A request. To everyone, day one, everyone is getting along for now in the hopes you don't show unnatural behavior. I earnestly thank you. Curtain rise. Concept on island, the outbreak of a serial murder incident. The actors are 3 people. Edagawa, his role is to disappear first. Uji, his role is to disappear second while going to search for Edo. Irisu, her role is to remain until the end. Okay. Use scroll wheel speeds up everything a little, holding the spacebar speeds it up by a lot. Gradually begin from nightfall. Please appropriately make up some ghost stories like we planned our recent meeting. Appropriate what we talked about in your story. One person is erased from around here, but by bit the climax is coming. Edo should certainly secretly vanish in the dead of night. Would you please suggest going to search for Edo? Disappear unnoticed when you find a chance to do so. Okay. Oops, I clicked the thing. Anyway. Holy shit! You're right. Holding spacebar makes it go really fast. And I clicked through whatever that was. I guess that was the same ending? Okay. Alright, I gotta ask. Why do people like this game? Like, straight up. What am I missing here? Early example of creepy fourth wall breaking. How early are we talking here? How long ago was this game? Because games writing shit to your desktop and text files and stuff have been around for a long time. Ancient? Okay. Fun, tough little puzzle game you play over time over several weeks and get good at different story scenes. Okay. 2008 is not ancient. Games were doing shit like this on Windows 95. This was the Doki Doki Literature Club of its time. Okay. I really don't see it. I mean, yeah, I know I haven't got... Here's the thing. I know I haven't gotten very far into it, but I also don't see why I would. Like, straight up. Like, Doki Doki Literature Club is interesting because there's actually, like, there's characters to interact with. There's, like, it's an actual visual novel that then starts playing with the tropes of being a visual novel. This is a real baseline puzzle game that plays with the tropes of being a horror game. Like, the disconnect there is not really helping it. Fun fact, the PS5 is considered retro now. So yeah, puzzle game with horror mystery lore. Okay. Sorry. Not for me, I think. Anyway. Go back to this. Eventually be spooky images and window fuckery, but you gotta get good. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Needs to look, it as far as I'm concerned, it needs to do a bit more to earn my time and my attention than what it's doing. It's a give and take thing. Game can't just sidle up to me and be like, get good and I'll show you some cool stuff. Because I'm over here like, show me some cool stuff and I'll get good. Okay. Alright. I played that. Thanks for playing it. I mean, sure, yeah. Hopefully nobody's enjoyment was contingent on me actually liking that. All right. I played something y'all picked. We're gonna play something I picked. We're gonna play this. The game needs to show you the amazing penis before you entice. Exactly. Come on, you can't just be like, I have an amazing penis. But you gotta work to see it. I'm like, whatever, bro. Do you know how many guys are out there just saying shit like that? Whatever. Give me a hint. Give me a taste. Just give me, you know, give me something to latch on to. This is just when I was deep into Dojin Soft. I like high score based shit, so suddenly find myself in a plot where looking for high score games is kind of neat. Okay. We did talk about how doujinshi stuff is not at all my vibe, right? Like, we did establish that earlier in the month, right? I just want to make sure, because I feel like I talked about that. Probably also not the, like, streaming that is probably also not the best way to approach it, because I'm not sure most streamers are gonna want to sit there and flip triangles and squares around until something interesting happens. Anyway, this is a free horror game called A Place Forbidden. We have previously played a demo of this as part of, I want to say, Haunted PS1. And it was a very small slice, a very small bit of potential for this. I believe this is the whole game now. And I'm rather curious in how they expanded it, so. Strikes me as a half-hour but 24-hour stream game. Yeah, I can see that. Plays Foreclosed, the sequel. And Plays for Foreboding is the spinoff. Pokemon deck, huh? Anyway, let's play the video game. This sure as hell isn't my apartment. I definitely didn't fall asleep in this chair. I bet place forfeit. Visitors. Greetings, visitor. You're more than welcome to sign your name and the date of your visit in this guest book. Once you've done that, we'll welcome you to explore the library to your heart's content, so long as it isn't after closing. Once you've had your fill, please let yourself out. You'll find a key to the front door on one of the desks in the study. Okay. Doesn't seem like a very fair fight. Mr. Skellington. Mr. Skellington, why? Nice painting. Nay. Nice painting there. You got there. The handle turns, but I can't open it. Oh my god, you can open every drawer in this thing. Oh, sweet Jesus. Pretty depressing. I'm not searching all these drawers right now. Just not doing. Not happening. What do you got outside? Can't see a thing. Who knew it could get this dark out? So, library in the middle of fuck all nowhere. Doesn't look like it's plugged in. It has handprints on the monitor. This one, the mouse is on the floor. Unresponsive. Oh, it's definitely a library. A dead-ass plant. Dead. Would you spend a night in an empty library? No. Not plugged in. If only there were a way to fix that. Welcome message. Greetings, visitor. We'd like to take a moment to tell you about a wonderful library. The Library of Irisu is a state-of-the-art facility designed to replicate the ritual charm found in many older buildings without the associated risks such buildings are known to accumulate. The building might seem like a strange sight amongst Wall Street's many towering skyscrapers, but we believe this dichotomy will be what sets us apart. We're glad that you've decided to give us a chance and hope that our stock of books will appeal to you. Obviously, our collection of information isn't so vast as to encapsulate the whole of the internet, but we hope that the charming aesthetic design of our library will help you escape the hustle and bustle of New York life. If you hear any strange footsteps, don't worry. There may still be construction going on above or below you. From all of us, thanks again. Aged beige PCs are triggering you. That is... Wait, that's a different welcome message. What the hell? Library is located in a picturesque part of Britain atop a grassy knoll east of Sussex. Many rural townships obviously bereft their own libraries for the villages. Okay. Here's our vast stock. These are computers. Should you hear any odd knocking in the corners of the building, pay it no mind. The library is on the older side and the foundation plays tricks on some visitors' minds. Don't worry though, it's perfectly safe. Speaking of Rubros, has anyone been watching Loki? I have not. Last I remember, I was sitting at home reading a letter from an old friend. That's a phone. I don't remember putting anything in my pocket, but I feel something. And open notebook. You should really clean this place up. Don't lose trash. This room makes me wish I had something to vent to. This is weird. So no, I haven't been watching Loki. I really liked season 1 of Loki. But at this point, I'm kind of... This move, it all feels a little warm to the touch. Incoming call, unknown, accept, deny.
Hello. Welcome to the library of Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
We're glad that you've decided to visit our humble institution. Hopefully, you'll find what it is you're looking for. Please be informed that the library is closing. Since most of our staff are currently away, please lock the door on the way out. We hope you've enjoyed your visit.
Our Rob or Ross. Thanks for visiting the library of Ouroboros. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for coming. You can go. You can go now. I can turn that on. Yeah, I can turn that on. Picked up brass key. It makes the Silent Hill item pickup sound. I feel like I feel like Disney is kind of heading for a reckoning. I feel like they had a good thing going for a while, but they've tried to push all of their offerings too far. It's interesting. And now they really don't know what to do. Weird, almost all the words across on the page are stuck together. I can't open this any further. Gross. Peace be you, friend. We're glad you decided to join us. Best name of the library is open to people of all sorts of different faiths. Interesting. Lots so many welcome messages. Yeah, I was watching the Marvel TV shows for a while, but I got tired of everything being so interconnected. Just have to buy another beloved media franchise explore into the fucking dirt. Reminded the old Vine videos of people mispronouncing words on purpose, such as Vakadu. No, I'm really just that dumb. I just don't know how to pronounce things. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. All their output. I told you. Free Shav. It feels to me like the market has shifted under Disney, but they just keep doing the same things, looking for a quick paycheck, and it's not happening. Like, they're still trying to do this, like, deeply interconnected cinematic universe with Marvel, and people are just so tired of it by now. With Star Wars, they've listened to the hardcore fans too much. They've gone too far into, like, the deep lore and just cramming references to everything into everything else. And their animated movies, like, I don't necessarily think they're bad, but it seems like people are kind of losing interest in what they're offering, and they're not really innovating to keep up. Disney McDonald toys are fired. That was a lady reading a sign where the letters were spaced apart weirdly. If you don't hear a word pronounced, you've never got any reason to know how it's pronounced. That's also very true, Naren. English is so stupid. There's really no way to know how something is pronounced without somebody telling you how it's pronounced. Hit the same wall that Marvel eventually hits with all the cross-posted stuff, yeah. Just don't care about their animated films anymore. You don't want to watch 4 more Star Wars shows? Not if they're going to be like Ahsoka, Jesus. Ahsoka was so dour and dry. People aren't allowed to act in those. They just have to all be very, very aloof and taciturn. I'm so tired of all the Star Wars shows being like that. Like, it really feels like they fumbled the movie. They fucked up on the movies. They had a good thing going with the movies, but they chose to listen to the hardcore pants shitting fans and screw them up. So then they went over the TV shows, and they had a good thing going on with Mando. Like, Mando season 1 is extremely solid TV. And then from there, it's like they just couldn't stop deferring to the hardcore whiny fans and, like, throwing them more and more bones, more and more references. And it feels like that's just all it is now. Deadpool 3, maybe, please. Disney does need more innovation in their animated films. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I haven't... The animated films of theirs I've seen are good, but they also don't really stand out. You know, they're not like... They don't feel like the timeless classics that things like The Little Mermaid or Aladdin were, you know? Or even like OG Toy Story, you know? And Disney, with their animated films, seem to go through cycles of this. You know, I forget if people call it the golden age or the silver age or whatever, but like, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, like those movies were great. Those movies were pushing the medium in different directions. And then it felt like they like for whatever reason they couldn't maintain that. They started fumbling, and they started having more and more bombs and more movies that just didn't have the same impact. And then it seems to me like Pixar kind of helped revitalize them, kind of helped bring some of that magic back. But at this point, they've wrung Pixar out like as much as they can. They've demanded as many Toy Stories and Cars as they can get without just completely overdoing it. And I mean, it seems like Pixar still makes interesting stuff, but it has to be more than that now, you know? They can't just keep making Pixar movies. Disney can't just keep making, subversive princess movies. It's got to be more than that. Disney is good at milking shit dry, yeah. I'm breaking from half paying attention to say I think Star Wars is a huge crock of shit, but Andor is one of the best TV shows I've seen in the last 10 years. I don't disagree. Bologna's, I don't disagree at all. Andor is fantastic. I think Andor only suffers because compared to other Star Wars shows, they're all running the same tone. Like Andor was very reserved, very serious. And they're all like that. Like I keep comparing it to Star Trek, where like if you want dramatic and overwrought, you can watch Discovery, or you can go back and watch Picard. If you want something like optimistic and hopeful and upbeat, you can watch Strange New Worlds. If you want something like hilarious and absurd, you can watch Lower Deck. You don't have those options with Star Wars. You can watch a grim, taciturn badass steward their young charge through the ass end shithole part of the galaxy 3 different ways. That's what you get with Star Wars, and they desperately need to vary things. Also, probably just me, but a lot of modern Disney songs suck. Yeah, I don't know about that. Like, again, I haven't been watching a lot of recent Disney stuff because my kids just aren't into it anymore. They've got other. My older daughter's rewatching Gravity Falls, and I love that. That makes me happy. But I don't know. The music, I don't know if they're just not pushing boundaries. I don't know if they're staying in like a particularly safe space with it or what. But yeah, maybe it just doesn't have the same impact. I don't need another self-serious Star Wars series set between the prequels and the original trilogy, frankly. Been way too much Star Wars lately. That's the funny thing. I don't think there's been too much Star Wars. I think there's been too much of the same kind of Star Wars. I think it's just a distinct lack of variety that's strangling Star Wars right now. And I really think it's because all the hardcore fans want it to be this deep, serious business, deep lore, referential exploration thing. And it's just, they do so much better when they push back against that. They do so much better when they do stuff like Andor, but they won't do it anymore. They're terrified. They're terrified of their fans now. Star Wars, the DC universe of Star Trek. They'll probably go back in time and kill Michael Straczynski for doing it. Really just like Lin-Manuel Miranda's songwriting style. That's also fair. I think he's gotten a little overexposed, really. Have your kids seen the Owl House? No. Amphibia? Yes. They watched all of Amphibia. My older daughter was really into that. Marvel movies managed to accomplish the goal of encapsulating all the issues I hate with Marvel comics. Interconnected stories that aren't as good on their own, and stakes fatigue. Yeah, definitely. I remember when Star Wars was a fun, actiony shoot-'em-up adventure. I know, right? Like, where's the pulp? Where's the pew-pew? Where's the fun stuff? Like, go back and watch A New Hope. Listen to how snarky Han Solo is. Like, listen to all the sniping that he and Leia and Luke do with each other. Like, it's fun. It's so much. The original series, like, A New Hope is really fun. And then I don't know. Maybe it was Empire Strikes Back because that's the more dour, serious one. As legit a really good movie. And it was what Star Wars needed, and then Return of the Jedi is kind of sort of an awkward halfway in between of those. But overall, those movies are just fun, and like the prequels try to be fun. It's just unfortunately they're really bad movies in and of themselves. And like the sequel movies were fun. Bad in different ways, good in different ways, but they were also fun. And it seems like Star Wars is just running as hard away from that as it can. Watch the Clone Wars. Clone Wars is so hit or miss. Clone Wars is like flip a coin to decide if you're going to hate this episode or not. People like Mando because the stories were so simple, then they could not resist throwing all the encyclopedias at it. Yeah, you compare Mando season 1 to season 3, and like it's barely recognizable now. Like you had to have done. That's the problem with Marvel stuff and Star Wars stuff with Disney now. You had to have done your fucking homework to get the most out of it, and it's really frustrating. Do you remember the last time I laughed at Star Wars? Yeah. Do you mean the micro series is a CGI series? I guess a CGI series. How was Amnesia the Bunker? It was too scary for me. I had to give up on the bunker because it was literally too scary for me. It was stressing me out so much I couldn't handle it. I think I've found my limit with horror games again. Doesn't help the sequel trilogy is so wrapped up in the original trilogy's aesthetic most of the time. Old Republic or even prequel era is a very different look and vibe. I will actually dispute that. I think one of the long-standing issues that I have with Star Wars is that Star Wars is kind of immutable. Every era of Star Wars is a republic versus an empire. And the ships look the same, and the warriors look the same, and the conflicts are the same. And I don't know, you could probably make a pretty interesting, pretty poignant meta text out of that. But Star Wars never does because it never goes that deep into its own lore. But yeah, Star Wars is this weird, unchanging galaxy. Like, despite everything ranging over thousands of years, the technology never changes. The ships never change. The conflict never changes. It is Star Wars. It is wars among the stars. And as we all know, war never changes. Yeah, Star War never changes, exactly. So I want the super early Old Republic when this stuff was taking shape and not solidified so weird shit happened. So you need writers, you need creators that will actually lean into that. And I think the big problem right now is you cannot get. I think with people like Dave Filoni stewarding the series, that's not going to be allowed. I don't think he's going to allow stuff to kind of stretch out and breathe in the way it needs to. I think it's all it's an Ouroboros. Star Wars has become an Ouroboros of its own lore and themes and stuff. Real talk, Star Wars is some of the worst world building and least thought out ever plotting of any franchise ever. Unfortunately, that's very true. That's one of the big weaknesses of Disney's control over it. They take the stuff that was pre-established and they just keep going back to that same well over and over and over again. Like it's like they're terrified to make their own new content. It has to keep circling the same dozen characters and the same half dozen plots or stuff. What is this game you're sitting on the note of? Sorry, Emerald. This is a game called A Place Forbidden. It is a free horror game on Steam. I have played the demo of it. I believe it was in an old haunted PS1 demo disc. You wake up in the library of Ouroboros, and you don't know how you got here. Literally all I know about Star Wars is a series of Dark Forces fucks hard, and the director Dick rides Akira Kurosawa more than anything. You know what? That pretty much encapsulates it. I think you're good. I think you're good. That shit I've been on lately. If only it were that simple. Hopefully it's gonna be that simple. Hopefully in the coming weeks it's gonna be that simple as I stop worrying about schedules and stuff and I just play whatever the fuck I want. Need more Star Wars characters with armpit hair. Gennady was a genius for that. Imagine getting into this Herberberus library by looking at too much scaly art. This is a game dick riding porches. I would play the shit out of a game that's dick riding porches. Are you kidding me? As far as franchises go, I kind of appreciate the Trail series trying to make every big arc feel different, not only in general genre pastiche, very much showing the rapid tech development. That's cool. All right. Anyway, Ouroboros, a circular symbol of snake swallowing its tail, representation of the endless cycle of death and rebirth, of wholeness, the infinite, a certain kind of cloying meaninglessness. Never put much stock in mysticism in this place, pasted all over the goddamn walls. Tough to avoid that. Last I remember was on some occult website sitting on the farthest end of the internet, past the places that normally dissuade the less curious. I had just a little too much time on my hands. I remember falling asleep. Now I'm here. The recording said this place is the Library of Ouroboros. Remember reading somewhere about that, but not what or where. If you're reading this, keep an eye out. Something isn't right. B. Emerald, I have not seen your Silent Hill 2 vid. No, afraid not. Very happy with it. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. Whee. Phone. Talk about blasts in the past. All the phone numbers are 3 digits too short. Screen looks burnt out. Nothing happens when I press the buttons. I like the start of that note going over the symbolism and then shitting on it. Long list of the books and the dates that were checked out. Funny none of them have the year listed, only months and days. Into the garbage. Fly boy. Ara boss. Can't open that. I have a key. I have a key to somewhere. Whoa, holy shit. Xerox in my ass. It rolls. Oh my god. See, load letter, what the fuck does that mean? That's the true horror. Cleaning up chat. What? What the hell do you want?
I left something for you by the place where you arrived.
Oh, how interesting. Thank you. Well, I want to share my vids in 18 plus vid essay servers, namely Grimbeards, feeling scared of it because I sound like a little fucking bub. Hey, Dark. They said they left something for me somewhere. Ghost fix it. I know, right? 9 Euclidean phone rotation. I left something for you somewhere. What the fuck is that? I picked up Forbidden Knowledge. What is this, a book for ants? Video game. I think we're getting along just fine. Does Twitch not say the name of the game anymore? Because I didn't put it in there. What's up, Note Roguelike? We're playing A Place Forbidden. Let's go into somewhere. Chat, wish you wrote this game. I just came from here, didn't I? I did just come from here, didn't I? What?
Hello. We'd like to inform you that the library is now closed. Note that it is unlawful to remain on the premises after closing. This is your one and only warning.
Boopy. Alright, there is a lockbox here. There's a box with a lock. Box. Alright, well this is definitely different. We went through a door and we came out and now everything is different. The Minister's Doom, Act 3, Scene 2. Bernice enters, followed closely by the librarian. Bernice is breathless. When my husband will find out about us, he won't stay out forever. Na, 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 na. Interesting. Okay. Try 044. Fine. God, Jesus. You know if you do that in Gloomwood, you die, right? I just like getting used to the bunker. I haven't checked it out at all. Too stressful for me. I couldn't handle it. It was literally too scary for me. All right. Yeah, old man almost had a heart attack. Extremely accurate. On the library. Very late in my professorship, a student came to my office one spring afternoon with a stack of papers in their arms. She's been having strange dreams of the place stretching forward and backward in infinity. Dreams of hallways splitting into hallways. Library of Ouroboros. 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 I'm sorry, I don't have the patience tonight to sit here and read all these notes. This is a free game, by the way. You are welcome. You're absolutely welcome to peace out of the stream and download this and play this yourself and read all the notes yourself. I got places to be. I got things to do. It's not like me playing Visage. I was just like, this isn't fun. Yeah, no, I hit that point in the bunker. The bunker is very good. Make no mistake. I would heartily recommend the bunker to anybody of sterner disposition than myself. But holy shit, it scared the crap out of me. Yeah, the bunker was too effective. And yes, this was my pick. The demo did not have this much reading in it. Like, straight up. Note is largely obscured by blood. You can make out only a handful of words, and one of the dustier books fell apart in my hands. These arcane scribbles. Feels, after I threw it away, still not quite right, like something watching. Scribbles. There's not a real word on this. Pretty shoddy barricade. Someone must have been desperate. Play video games to avoid reading. Bulletin pretty tight. I don't see myself tearing this out of the wall barehanded anytime soon. Too smudged to be legible. Bunkers scared you until you actually saw the monster and learned how it worked. Before the PSN lockout, I updated the bunker and played it, only to be freaking out how violent the monster is in the update. Yeah, the monster goes fucking ham on you. That monster will ruin your shit. Stamp thing fell on the floor. Is that a... Oh god, for a second I thought that was like a person or a monster or something. The bunker also had a... Yeah. The bunker had a Halloween update that changed some stuff up. Is that key on the table? I don't think so. Oh, weird shit in here. Kind slumber. I've been driving for miles and miles and miles at night. I'm tired, so tired. Been on the road for what feels like days. Don't like constant moving. So this is a lot of dreams about the library. A lot. Imagine one of the resolutions for 2024 is to get Osh to play text adventures. I mean, you gotta... Text adventures, you gotta get me on the right night when I'm actually feeling like reading a shitload of stuff. Because that is not every night. Believe me. Good time in the bunker really just equates to really entertaining Sim sandboxy elements. There's also Alien Isolation, tier horrifying. Yeah. If you liked Alien Isolation, you will like the bunker. I guarantee you. So many green and red brown books. They only had like 2 bookbinders. Can't help but feel as I stand before the precipice of some terrible reality. Left one room only to come right back to it. Shame there's no place to go but straight ahead. Hidden a few tools in this room in case a path ahead isn't what I hope it is. If they're not hearing more than good news, a path ahead at least immediately is probably says 0 chance of any hostile entities. If they're still here though, I hope they're useful too. You're gonna need all the help you can get. Okay, 4 1 0 2 4102. Boom! There we go. I got a lock. Ooh, What? Hell do you want?
We've given you chances. Ample warning. You proceed, we threaten. Continue on your current path, and they will find nothing left of your head. We swear it. For the last and final time, go back from whence you came.
Buddy, I couldn't get out of here if I wanted to. I don't know how to leave this place. Something about this plant feels wrong. I keep suggesting I'll just play the Shizome Mythos text adventures, but not... So how do those relate to the actual quadrilogy? Like, does that fill in any particular gaps or something? Alright, I have a screwdriver and I have a lockpick. There's some stuff I can do with this, I'm sure. Oh, this. Haha! I now possess forbidden knowledge. Hooray for me. Now the question is, why do I have a lockpick? I mean, obviously I'm not lockpicking boards off the door. When am I locked? What am I locked? Reminded you to say what you plan to stream out tomorrow? No. So starting from November, I am... Oh, I can get out the window. Starting from November, I am not going to declare... what the fuck? And I thought I just went outside. How the hell is this locked if I just came from here? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, so from tomorrow, I'm not gonna plan out what I'm going to stream. I'm just gonna stream stuff. Show up, hang out. There's no way I'm in the same library as earlier, right? This room's massive. I mean, if we start something and I'm enjoying it, then you can pretty well count on me continuing it. Also, I do intend to do a Journeyman project probably next week, since that is a Doom stream and I'm on the hook for that. Start with Zork and that'll be Odyssey's favorite by default because he'll never play another after that. I played one of the prequels to the 6 Days Sacrifice game, one that takes place before the so-called facility was still occupied and in use. Okay. Yeah, I've never really taken a look at those. I don't really know. Is that a fucking hand? There's a dark... Yeah. Dude, there's like a shadow hand right there. Like, you're goddamn right there's something. What the hell kind of ink is this? Is it blood? Minister's Doom, Act 4, Scene 3. Get comfortable, Minister. We'll be spending a lot of time. Did I get another ass? PC load letter? What does that mean? Oh, this is creepy.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
That actually kind of scared me a little bit. I saw a person. Oh my god, it was that thing I saw earlier. That was an actual thing. That was somebody watching me. It wasn't a statue. It never occurred to me because the statue moved. On the failures, word has it that those who pass the librarian's bleak test are granted knowledge beyond the ken of any other, but you want to know about those who failed. Each fate is as miserable as the next, but very well. Some few are allowed to retain their sentience but lose all mobility. Their spirits are torn from their bodies while with the latter being cast away. The librarian takes these spirits and compresses them. That's right. Those tomes you've seen lining this place, those books you've ignored, many of them were once like you, poor fools lost in a foreign place. Then there are the husks, shambling bodies that move without direction through the library's infinite halls, searching for heads that have long since been taken from them. Are their souls still here, locked away in some dark, forgotten keep? Potentially. They will search fruitlessly and forever. These fates are equally terrible, forever trapped in place, forever cursed to wander. There's one worse than both. Especially poignant failures, those that attract the librarian's knowledge but fail in the end are given especially poignant punishments. Some say that in the library's deepest depths, the walls shudder and shake and pulsate with life that should have died long ago. And some say that these walls are formed of those promising few who could not prove themselves. Is there any egress from this place, in death or otherwise? Perhaps. Perhaps not, but I'll certainly never see it. Cool. Well, this place sucks. Suggestion on fart sound command to lighten up the mood when things are too intense. Intense. Not incense. Oh, Lord have mercy. Alright, so we found the non-Euclidean dildo room. Oh, this is awesome! This hole was made for me. What is this place? Stick your face in it. Turn your back on it. Get hoovered into it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, we're going through the shop door. Some wet bongs. That's a mess. Oh, god damn it! What the hell is going on? Why am I back here? What?
Like a beetle in an antline's trap, you flail your way deeper. It is gratifying to watch you wriggle your way to your doom. We so rarely have new visitors. Perhaps we won't spatter you across these walls. Perhaps we'll allow you to stay. Join the others. It is what you want, is it not?
I know what this is, but it sure doesn't look safe. Made it to this room and I'm not going any further. Caught a glimpse of him. Bastard has been talking in my ear. Was wearing a dark cloak so I couldn't see much more than his figure. The shape of his head wasn't human. Makes sense. Can't stop capitalizing his name. Psychosomatic, or did he do something? No, I won't be able to stay here forever. No, he's waiting for me just a little beyond the door on the other side of his room. Looks like I got a date with this crevasse. Anything's preferable to what I think he's got in mind for me. If you're reading this, you should probably join me down here. Whatever's ahead won't be pretty. Jump into the purple void chat. Let's at least explore this floor a little bit. I could use a little more forbidden knowledge, I think. Something is not right with that stool. Whee! Ew, meaty camera. You wouldn't even be here had you not been so damn curious. Only caught a letter from a friend and then you woke up here, yeah? Nothing you did? I know better. You searched for the library at home, actively tried to be ensconced by the pull of black knowledge and forgotten places on the internet, the dusty cabinets of the world. You were looking for something. We both know why. It was all because of that letter. But it isn't just guilt that moves you, is it? It's that hungry feeling, that desperate wish to know all there is before the grave wraps its gnarled hands around your legs and folds. The mind has been lost to the ages. I can sense your heart beating. In fact, everything in and around the library can. Poor stupid bastard. You recognize what forces you've caught the attention of. I think you'd go the way the one before you did. PC load letter, maybe? Perhaps. It's still there. It's still ready. It's impossible. I'm sure there was a door there. There was, technically. Choo! Bloody handprint. Nice. Make more. Choo! It did eventually produce a clean one, but I don't know what that actually means. Alright, I guess we're going in there. Looking for forbidden knowledge in the depths of the internet sounds like an accusation. You're into really weird porn. So locked. I wonder if there's even anything behind the door. Oh, this is awful. Oh, this is awful. I hate this. Something about this room is unnatural. No fucking shit. Like, it all looks like the phases of the moon. Carve it. When adulthood found her, she found herself desiring solitude more and more frequently. Since her youth, her home had sat at the edge of a vast forest, which her family had warned her against exploring. But on the night of her 30th, she went alone finally to explore it. The woods were equal parts dark and foreboding, with thin, sickly adlers creating almost offensive wood. As she weaved between them, she arrived at a derelict cabin abandoned for years. Naturally, she entered, her curiosity driving her. They said that the marks found on what remained of her body afterward bore wounds as if made by a bear, though few had seen a corpse so thoroughly savaged by an animal. Gross. I'm sorry, did that? Oh my god, okay. So that dude closed the door behind us, and now I'm trapped in here. This desk has closed us in. I got the clock tablet. I got the car tablet. He was 16 when he went driving alone for the first time. His family kept him from the world, he said, and it was more than high time he went out and learned about what was out there. Less than an hour before he's lost. Oh god, that's gross. Old as sin. Middle-aged, had little to do, gained a fascination with the old radio in her attic. Snake tablet, a child. I guess we gotta figure out the order that they go in. I probably should have been paying attention to what was what. To child. All grass. Okay, so child is snake. So we start with snake. And then that's middle age. Old as sin. 16, driving. Who's lost? Lightless intersection, Mez faded. Pickup hit his sedan without stopping. The vehicle spun, rolled into a ditch. Pickup vanished in the night. His head was pulverized by the steering column, turning it into little more than paste. Gross. Also, that looks like a super fun time back there. I believe car is next. Then I think we're gonna want adulthood. Since her youth, her home is sat at the edge of a vast forest, which her family warned her against exploring. On the night of her 30th, she went alone to finally explore it. Woods were equal parts dark and foreboding. Arrived at a derelict cabin. She entered. Say the marks found out what remained of her body after bore wounds made by a bit. Yeah. Okay. Bear. And not child. Middle age. Little do gained a fascination with the old radio in her attic. Relic from childhood. Never worked properly. Grassy. Plumb knowledge in the dark recess of the attic. Flames spouted from the speakers. Just reduced to a blackened skeleton. Like fire and then. What is a ruined asshole in the morning? A smashed butthole at noon. A prolapse at dusk. Boom, there we go. I got something goopy. The safe contains a lump of blackened flesh. Delicious. I love it. It's hard to even be surprised anymore. What?
Our curiosity. We read your book, discovered that for a mortal,
Miserable
you're rather
upper
unique. In the same way that a human might consider a primate, you almost remind us of ourselves.
Aw, thank you.
Though, of course, we'd never stoop to your level.
Rude. Are you done? Done, thank you. the hell does this say? Dark comes crushing down, it swallows you whole, swallows you whole. Oh god, the lights go dim one by one. Bryce, maybe be safer not move on. Hey, it's the guy! And he's gone. Something is out there. So that's the forbidden knowledge that I was finding earlier. Also, this carpet is moving. Thing in the safe, I think I recognized it. With the lump of blackened flesh.
Get out. Get out. Can't you find your way out?
No, help me, you dick. This is your library, isn't it? But it's infinite but not the same. The deeper you go, the darker it gets. You're reading this and it's too late. No living person should see what you're about to see, and even worse, you'll die not soon after. Sorry, if it's any consolation, I'd rather be you than me. So, chat, this is very, very different from the demo. Like, we actually haven't done any of the stuff you do in the demo in this game yet.
You should find your way out soon. You won't want to be there when the light fades in full.
And I don't think we will either. Whisper, whisper, whisper. So this got weird. This got really weird.
Soon you shall see what she saw.
It's locked. That's a big old hand. Oh! Oh, it's... Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. Why? This is not a library. This is a goo tunnel. With eyeballs on the inside and hands. Computer? Well, I hate this place. And I don't want to be here. Whee! Oh, hey. Thank God I'm finally back where I entered. Time to get the hell out of here. Somehow, I feel like it's not going to be that simple. I mean, this does technically look correct. This is accurate, I think. Yeah, but this time I can't interact with anything. We need a key. Oh, there's a brass key. Nice brassy key. In theory, that's all you need. Yeah, I can't interact with anything else here. I can interact with the key and the door. What's up, Scunibulus? Go play Luigi. That's me. This is... Fuck! That's so funny. Fuck.
Oh, good. You're finally here. Certainly kept the suspense going.
Oh my lord.
Stay right there. We shall be with you shortly, and once we're there, we'll turn your form into something more palatable. More arms.
Oh, I think this is the way out.
More legs. The eyes. Stay right there.
No, thank you. Oh, nice Gaio! Thank you so much for subscribing for 5 months, dude. Very much appreciated. Oh, I just launched myself into the void. Oh! Oh! Okay. Alright, that startled me. Okay, let's do that again. Yeet ourselves into the unknown. And that oh. Wow. Okay. This is getting weird as fuck. You know those extra limbs though? Yeah, unfortunately, I yeeted into the wrong unknown. I wasn't expecting that. That's locked. It's like a chessboard in there. Seems to be useful. Okay. Action and Dolly must have worked together to create this world. Pretty crazy, honestly. Alright, let's go out into this void. See what we can do. Whee! Alright, we're here. Hello, eyeball. Don't listen to them if you can help it. You and me were birds of a feather. I can tell better to pull the covers over your head and cover your ears because you hear something you don't want to. In case you hear something you don't want to. Sit down and let the inevitable wash over you. I take this fate turning into one of those husks. These shivers. If you really hell bent on repelling the lion's gullet and I don't say I didn't warn you, I guess you need all the help you can get. Here's what I have to say. Listen carefully. One.
You just...
Two.
find nothing. Everything is... can harm. Stop thinking.
Okay. So I think we need to assemble this into a sentence. I'm gonna write this down because otherwise I'm not gonna be able. I do stuff like this visually. All right, so we got you just. Everything is fine. Nothing can harm.
Find nothing.
Find nothing. I got a Rolodex. Everything is... Oh, I think I might... Okay.
Can harm.
Can harm.
Stop thinking.
Stop thinking. Everything is fine. Nothing can harm you. Just stop thinking. That's it. Okay. All right.
Everything is. Find nothing. Can harm. You just. Stop thinking.
Play dumb all you like. The librarian already knows your body inside and out. Ooh, hot. Spent all of his time searching, eventually found his goal. There are places, even in the digital world, where things not meant for mortal eyes lurk. Caught only the slightest glimpse of one such place, and it was enough. The eyes of the librarian were upon him. For that point forward, what happened was destined to happen. Worst of all, he would never find the knowledge he sought. Maybe it's better that way. So I've made something happen somewhere. Oh, God, Jesus, hello. Echofar, dude, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going tonight? And now we are elsewhere. Can't actually crouch. That is the thing I can do. What are we up to tonight, Echofar? It's good to see you. Glad you're here. We are playing a very interesting free horror game called A Place Forbidden. Give you one guess what I was doing? Had to be Monolith, right? Really can't not be Monolith. Whee! Star Providence now, but yes. Alright, what have we found this time? Oh, the red... Okay, the red stuff. Scrolls. Oh! I totally missed that they changed the name. This. Wasn't this place a wreck? If I live someplace as disorganized as here, I think it'd just be a matter of time before I was swallowed up by all the trash. I like the staircases, though. They're a nice touch. You're probably wondering what needs to be done here. I think deep down you already know. Since you're inclined to play dumb, though, I'll give you a hint. It'd be a lot easier to get around here if you could organize everything somehow. Cleaning time. Starved, not getting sued by Warner Brothers. That's lame. Dumb. Game looks neat. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Like something goes here. Oh, I need to find... I found the Rolodex. I need to find some kind of grid and some kind of shelf. So we'll be doing this later, I think. Not going that way. Okay, so I think I gotta find 2 other places to yeet myself out of the library from. Alphabetize them by smell. Yeah, let's yeet ourselves down here. Okay, so this is the same place. I have been here. I can't get through there. Kind of wedge myself in there, but it doesn't do anything. Some meat tables and meat chairs. So I'm not really sure what's going on with this stuff, like, disappearing and reappearing. Funnily enough, my other game has decided to name itself Monolith instead. Oh, maybe it's this. Let's remind it would not be pure. The answer to the path ahead is embedded in a column of red flash. Ah. I found the key. Oh, I just flipped everything. Just flipped the script, chat. And now we're here. Let's remind it would not be pure. It seems pure, but there are cracks, memories of others' misdeeds of evil committed. There are recurring themes in each memory, and one that is alone. The numbers will open your path back. Card holder, that's what I needed. That's what I needed. Nothing legible here. Eatlandia. Spoot. Oh, creepy. This guy actually follows you. The fucking padlock on the door. Shit. Okay. There were tentacles in that room. Yeah, we're in the library of Ouroboros. Or Ouroboros. Or Ouroboros. And we're trapped here, and the librarian wants us out, but we can't even figure out how to get out because everything is completely fucked. So, oh, do I need to count the numbers of things? Is that it? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8, 4, 8, 4, 3, 1, maybe. 8, 4, 3. That was it. We got one, you little shit. Like you hadn't done enough already, now I'm trapped here, damn to repeat this shit like I'm a goddamn tape recorder. If you had an ounce of remorse, you dash your brains out over the nearest wall. He was never much good at forming connections with people, and this time wasn't any different. The woman who'd walked into his life spent a night and a half with him and recognized him for who he was, an empty, half-formed piece of sentient scum. Naturally, it took eons more from their brief tryst than she ever intended. Spent days upon days picking their every second together apart, thinking about what he could have done differently. Not once did he even consider what he should have known in the first place. There just wasn't anything to him. He wasn't a person enough for himself, let alone another. Alright, I think we can leave. Okay. Oh, this is getting extra. Oh my god in heaven. This is getting extra weird. Alright, I still need... There's one other place we need to go. There was a whole... I think maybe here is where we need to go for the last piece. Oh yes, perfect. Basically exactly what I had. Okay. The first. Let me go read the thing. The way these things wriggle, it's almost as if something is alive within. I mean, the same shape as the librarian. There we go, the cabinet. Alright, we got the 3 pieces that we need. Yeah, you little bastard, this is what things look like here anyway. I spent a lot of time in this hellhole and I'd be willing to bet if you dug up the floorboards anywhere, this is what you'd find. Eyes, pulsating flesh, red guts, blood. This is what I think. I think this is all there is. A place like this without cease couldn't exist on its own. An empty nothingness. No, if it's going to make up all this space, it's going to contain so much knowledge. It's so far-fetched that something might have changed its makeup. And it might have come alive. Pretty good looking marinara. Forgetting to see you already have your own beliefs, so maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. It doesn't goddamn matter. This room is a trap, must be. Those tables with the notes weren't here until earlier. I can't say when, but I think they came for you. Serves you right, I know you're kind. But if it'll help you get the hell out of my room, well, it's a test too. Christ, I can still see your slack-jawed expression. Fine. I'll give you not 1, but 2 whole hints. Even a damn fool like you should be able to use them. The librarian would like to give you a hand. The flesh in the safe does not operate like its predecessor. Alright, whatever. What do we got? The 5th. Fascinatingly, plate number 5 is called the 5th. Plate number 3 is the 3rd. You're the recluse of his 5 fingers, only lost 2, only 3 remain. Without the first 2 have been an animal, without the second can no longer come down with those final remaining fingers, and with full strange. Alright, hand puzzle. Gotta take off, thanks for stream. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, Shadows. Thanks for coming out. It was great to see you. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for I don't know what the hell. It's definitely gonna be something. Maybe you'll even enjoy it. First is a thumb, maybe. Alright, so... Oh, yeah. It's 5 fingers, you lost 2, only 3 remained. Of the first, you would have been an animal. Of the second, you could no longer condemn. Is that how they're gonna math this out as a second the index? Just got back myself. What did you do to piss off the library? I don't know, but it's all made of meat now. It wanted me to leave, and I tried to leave, and I couldn't leave, and now it's mad at me. Oh. I'm wondering maybe I'm overthinking this. Let me try something. I'm thinking 3, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2, 4, 5 maybe. 3, 1, 2, 5, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somehow that's not it. Unbelievable. Maybe it's... Hang on. Wait. Maybe it's about removing them in order instead of putting them in order. Of his 5 fingers, he lost 2. Only 3 remain. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the same combination on my luggage. Okay, without the first... So he has his thumb, his middle... Maybe it says 1, 3, 5. Maybe it's that simple. Not that simple. The final night of... It's okay. No, it's the final night of Spooktober chaos. After this, Chaos Timber begins. Is this supposed to be the finger code? You only use 3 of them? Yeah. That was it. It was 1, 2, 5. I know more than others, but I won't tell you. He spent too much time alone thinking, and that accelerated his downfall. A terrible thing befell the woman he claimed to have loved. It consumed him, consumed his every waking moment. Whether or not he had been loved back, the depression lost him and his job and his home, turning a sad wreck of a human being into a sadder, hollower thing. His focus, his obsession never strayed. She was gone from his life, and as far as he was concerned, that was all that mattered. And when a family member took him in and sheltered him, he all but ignored them, so entrapped with himself was he. I think we can just leave. Yeah. Okay, so I need to... Oh, boy. Things have gone very wrong indeed. So I'm going to say hi. I spent most of your spoons ruining a new build for my developers today, taking the kids out trick-or-treating in the snow. Ah, nice. Yeah, we had a plenty exhausting day today. I was at the office, then came home. We took the kids trick-or-treating for like 2.5 hours. Like, they are really... They have a lot of strength for it now. A lot of energy. It is hard to restrain them. Ah, okay, we're in the right place now. Basically, we just do that and that. And the library goes, wow. You come very well. I'll speak. He was always inclined towards solitude, not that he had any choice in the matter. In fact, if he had, perhaps solitude would not have been his lot. He was terrible with words, worse with speaking. It wasn't so much a matter of laughter at his expense. He was merely a curiosity. An ingrown, strange thing, vaguely uncomfortable, but otherwise without note. Take care, Chaos. Have a good one. There's one exception to his lonely existence. As he aged, he found himself in the position of an archivist. Surrounded only by dust, dead things, dead words. Though he'd grown used to the solitude, he hated with a burning, quiet passion. Thus, when a graduate student about his age came to plumb the dry and dead things, he forced himself to strike up conversation with her. To his delight, she returned his words, and for the first time in ages, he felt his heart beat a little fast. Alright, I've made something happen. What that something is hard to tell. Not out here. Probably back in the main library. The main library. Oh yeah, that's definitely different. Sounds a little fucky. Okay. There's a code there that we need. We're gonna have to figure out. Why, thank you. He was aware enough to be jealous, though she rebuked his advances, though she suggested the two of them never see each other again. It was, of course, not enough for him. He would come by daily, nightly. When she locked the door, he would continue to bang on it. When she called the police, he still found ways to watch from afar. That's really gross. So one night, that is, when he watched an unknown foreign shape enter her abode. Though he could only barely make the silhouette, he could tell it was a man, and that was enough to send him into a rage. The authorities arrived too late on scene to save anyone, though the fire was contained. The victims died of smoke inhalation. Somehow, they hadn't been able to open the front door. The screwdriver keeping it jammed was no longer at the scene of the crime, of course. Jealous rage destroyed them. What the fuck? What was that? When I next opened my eyes, I found myself in an empty road in a desolate place. There was a faint, ephemeral quality to everything. It didn't fill me with confidence. In the back of my head, I felt a thought burn like a fallen ember from the end of a cigarette. Was I free, or was I still trapped within the library's vast expanse? And how could I tell even if I arrived home and everything was as it had been? It's the turret section. How can I know if the librarian's voice wouldn't just be on the other side of every door, of every window, forever? I guess it doesn't matter either way. At the end of everything, I never found what I'd come to the library to gain. For the rest of my life, I think I'll find myself wondering just what it was that I missed. Bad end. Perhaps the failure was a blessing, empty as I find myself left. Perhaps there was something even worse waiting for me if I'd only looked a little deeper. But I doubt it. Was the jealous guy the librarian? I believe so, yeah. And does that ending imply that we became the librarian afterwards? When do we get to the Irisu? It was there the whole time. It was in your heart. Alright, so I got one ending in this. Interesting. Interesting, chat. I wonder what the extras are. Prologue. I wonder if the prologue's the demo. Yeah, shitty little Nokia. You know it. Alright, so this has been A Place Forbidden. Interesting game. Interesting game. I like it. Y'all know I'm a big fan of these low stress haunting exploration games. Did you ever do the observation duty adjacent games? I did not, no. The game about flipping tapes. Yeah, this one was definitely more my speed, and I am curious to go in and find. I think what I was missing is, I think in each section there's probably forbidden knowledge hidden somewhere that I was just missing. So maybe if you find all the forbidden knowledge, you make your way to the librarian themselves, and then you get, I don't know, face fucked or something. It's probably nothing good. Not in a game like this, but yeah. I like it. I like it, chat. I like it. I'm a fan. Apparently only 15% of players have gotten the ending that I got. Not sure how many other endings there are. They changed achievements around on Steam, so you can't see ones that you haven't achieved as easily anymore. I don't know. Let's see. Shape flipping is an art and a philosophy. Kind of hard to argue with that. Let's see. Do I have a bag of something that I want to do? Takes a while. Amazing. It's never far from my mind, honestly. It's always there on the periphery, waiting, taunting me. At any rate. Okay. Let's take a look at one more thing real quick. I have another free horror game that I've been meaning to look at called Red Bow. Let's give this a try for however long that we have tonight. And that, I think, we'll wrap things up for the evening. And for this Spooktober, in fact. Wow, okay, that's kind of huge. I'm gonna adjust this. We're gonna hit that. Thanks you, that'll make me randomly chuckle throughout my life. How dare you? I can't really help it the way I am. I guess there's that, and then I could do... That's just kind of silly, that whole thing going on there. Whatever, it's fine. Tonight is chaos. I don't care anymore. Needs more peen? Yeah. Bam. Welcome to Red Bow. Tutorial, use the arrow keys, WASD to move. Use the enter key for interaction. Use the escape key to access menu inventory. Well enough. Ruh-roh. That's us. We're sweepy. That dream? Was it a dream? Bed. I'm not tired anymore. There's nothing in here. There's nothing here. I like the room. Right away, I really like the art style in this. It's adorable. Television. Wonder what's on. Nothing. Fucking nothing. It's a dusty old bookshelf. Hey, what is that? A key? I wonder what it's for. There's nothing else here. All right, I got a key. And I have a glowing pendant and the key to the front door, which I assume we're gonna have to use to get out of the house, because for some reason, in every RPG and adventure game ever, the door locks from the inside. I mean, with a key. There's not a... You know what I mean. Shut up, chat. Empty. Typical. All the dishes are done, and my hands are pretty clean. It ain't working. Damn, I was getting pretty hungry. Pretty dark outside. It's a good thing this door is locked. I can use the key I found to unlock it. Well, are you gonna or what? Should I really leave? What if this isn't a dream? Am I even alive? Come on, Rose, snap out of it. Be brave. I was expecting to see something. Instead, I saw nothing. Nothing but the darkness. But I stepped forward. Then everything became clear. Well, clear is relative, really. Where am I? You're in that town. Where's my house? This must be a dream. Then how do I wake up? I appreciate it's not grid-based, actually. You can move in tiny increments if you want. Oh, I'm not the only one here. Excuse me? Can you help me? Excuse me? I can help you. No thanks. I'm fine. Jesus Christ. I don't think you are, little girl. I see that you're lost. Oh, I'm not lost. I just can't seem to find where my front door went. Do not be afraid, little girl. I bring you no harm. Yet. Unless you bring it to me. I don't plan on hurting you. You're way too creepy. Well, we just hurt her feelings. Fuck, dude. What are you, anyway? I am known as Kubi. Kubi in Japanese means neck. Wonder why? I watch out over the void of the road. I wait for nothing, nor am I waiting for someone. I feed off of the souls lost in the void. What do you do with my soul? As I said, little girl, I can help you. Okay, how would you help me? I can help you leave this place. If you can help me. Need my help? Yes. We are not alone. There is another. She lives off the road. She wishes to get rid of me. But why? Because I'm not like her. I am seen as a monster in her eyes. She has a point, you know. Yes, she does. That's rude and also very accepting of Kubi. But so do you. What is your point on this view? I don't know. Then the time for judgment can wait until you're sure. What are you searching for? A question no one has ever asked me before. And I guess nobody's gonna fucking answer. I can't do anything with it. It's a bunch of notices. They all say the same thing. Go away, beast. That's rude. There's nothing interesting in here. What the heck? Bones? Probably from a small animal. Or a human, perhaps? Is locked. There's a note on the door. Leave me alone. Pretty straightforward. I can see a shadow swinging back and forth. What, like by their neck? Because if that's the person we need, that's a problem. Do I have just my pendant? How many other inventory items? No. Maybe they're just vibing. Wait, what was that noise? Did that door just unlock itself? Should I check it out? So wait, to progress, you actually had to give up on this part? You did. Well, shit. Build a siege engine out of small bones and debris. Huh? Oh my gosh. She's dead. What are you doing in my house? Get out, now. You're still alive? But how? How did you get in my house? Answer me. The door unlocked itself. I'm sorry for intruding. You honestly think I would believe that? Give Akira the motorcycle. A door unlocking itself? I bet it was that damn creature that did it. Oh, you mean Kubi? I can't believe that thing has a name. What do you want anyway? Actually, I want to talk to you about that thing. What about it? The vile monster. The container monster. Why do you hate it so much? Because look at it. It's monstrous. Disgusting. But it seems to be peaceful. It lies. It tells nothing but lies. Why? Why does it lie? You know where we are? No? We're in a place between life and death. A purgatory for people like me. For people like you. A place where souls are lost and found. Found by that thing outside to eat them. And why are you here? Also, why is Ro here? Is Ro dead? Why are you here? I asked first. Fine. I'm here because of my daughter. Your daughter? My daughter's soul is lost and I was trying to find it. But now I'm stuck in here. I can help you down? There's no point. Not with that thing outside. I'll tell you what. If you can get rid of it, I'll come down. I'll find us a way out of this place. How can I trust you? Just look at me. I'm human, just like you. Please help me. I need time to think. I'll be back. By the way, my name's Akira. I'm Ro. Please help me, Ro. You bowed her across her neck to play music. She'd be. For the sake, I can't turn the water on though. It must be broken. Why does Ro end everything with like a question? Kind of weird. Should I trust you? I'm human. No, I said, why should I trust you? Excuse me? Kubi? Talk to a Valley Girl accent on it. You're back, little girl. I assume you spoke to Akira? I did! She doesn't seem to like you very much. I can be likable, and then I cannot. It all depends on one's perspective. I think there is more to you than meets the eye. You're not telling me everything. Are you? You are right, Ro. So you do know my name? Yes. I know the names of everyone, everything, but only what needs to be known. What do you mean? I see it all drifting through the road. I see the lost souls screaming for an answer. You see Daisy's soul? Who? Who's Daisy? I do not. Why? Because it is not her that is lost. But Akira, her daughter was too young to not understand death. Her soul moved on. Akira was foolish, so Akira took her own life, yes. It is a common mistake. Why was it a mistake? We do not choose the times we let go. Life will choose for us. If we break this rule, we end up here. On the road. It symbolizes an unfinished journey. She is searching for something that is not here. Is there a way to for her to leave this place? Yes. How? I must tell her. She must accept what has happened. She must move on. That's impossible. She lost her child. And her soul will be stuck here forever. Must be another way. There is. But I'm sure you will never find it. I must! Then ask me a question. A question that I have never been asked before. I'll release her soul from the road. But just remember this. If she does not accept what has happened, did you really save her? Once you have made your choice, place an item on the debris next to me. This will be your answer. Okay. She was too young to not understand death. Akira? Did you get rid of him? Akira, why are you here? What? I already told you. I'm looking for my daughter. But Akira, she's not here. What? You've been speaking to that creature, haven't you? Akira, you must understand. It lies. She is here. Please, Ro. Please. Akira, please help me, Ro. Please. Alright, well, she is unmoved in her conviction. Not sure there's anywhere else to really go with this. I can't do anything with it. Oh, I need an actual item. Here he has a crap about names. The Howl's Moving Castle guy. The fire? Calcifer? Is that who you're thinking of? Howl? Oh, the maker of the movie, Hayao Miyazaki. Miyazaki. Seems like his work. Yeah, I can kind of see that. If you don't know the name, how? All right, chat. I am very sorry. I was considering ending early later, but I thought maybe I could keep pushing on, but I can't. I am super tired. All the trick-or-treating and going to the office and stuff today has plumb tuckered me out. So I hope you can be satisfied with just a short look at this game. This is free. If you are intrigued by it, if you'd like to settle the conflict between the Kubi and Akira yourself. Did you eat a candy? Not enough, apparently. Not enough. Yeah, a lot of walking around kids will do that. Yeah, we combed the neighborhood for every piece of candy. I didn't regret it. So yeah, anyway, chat. Anyway, I'll go ahead and save here so I can come back to this when I want. But with this chat... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. With this chat, it is... I'm sorry, no, what? What the... No. The fuck? Go away. Stop. This was Redbow, yes. This was called Redbow. Alright, and with that, chat, we've come to the end of the evening and the end of Spooktober. We're not gonna do a big debrief. We're not gonna do a big just chatting stream to break down everything what we did. Y'all were here for it. Y'all saw what we played. You know what I liked. You know what I didn't like. We might talk about it a bit tomorrow night or Friday or something. But yeah, I'm not gonna do. You're not getting a PowerPoint this time, chat. I know, heartbreaking to hear, but you're made of sterner stuff. You will survive. And yes, buttress your butts for Chaos Member. So starting tomorrow, no more schedule. No more planning out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday streams. I'm going to stream what I want. I'm not even 100% sure what I'm going to stream tomorrow night. I do have some ideas though. It'll definitely be something. So come through. If you like it, hang out. If you don't, feel free to wander off and come back for the power hours or variety nights or something. I am not changing the power hours. The power hours are staying Thursday and Saturday. I am not changing variety nights. Variety nights are going to stay on Fridays. In as far as Discord and announcements go, I'm not going to post a new schedule for the week every week now. It's just going to be understood Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are wild cards. Thursday, Saturday are power hours. Friday is something variety. The one thing I will post is whenever I decide what I'm doing on Friday, I will post that in Discord, in the schedule channel to let y'all know what to expect. This week, of course, is the wheel. We're gonna do one final Spooktober encore night. Pick something from the current spoopy game sale that's $5 or less. Toss it up. You've only got until the end of tomorrow night's stream, so approximately 24 hours now. But we've got plenty of good options so far, and I'm sure there will be a few more. No amazing penis, just cold November. Yeah, I'm excited, chat. I gotta say, I enjoyed Spooktober. We definitely played a lot of really neat games, but I don't think I was as into it as I have been in past years. I really think I need some freedom to play the stuff that I want to play, to just kind of fly more seat of pants and decide on things, and we'll see what happens. But I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be rejuvenating in a lot of ways. So. Anyway, chat, that's plenty of rambling. That's plenty of explaining what's going on. Let's go send y'all off to raid somewhere. It's fine. Round out the rest of your Halloween. Big ol' Halloweener. I do believe tonight I will send you our friend the Last Bosses. He is playing... Wow, he is playing the original Resident Evil 2, not the remake. Go pal around with him for a bit, shall we? So that will appeal to quite a few of you. Should raid Shadow Legends. Only if they pay me. Anyway, chat, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for the final evening of Spooktober. I hope it was interesting. I hope it was fun. I know horror games aren't everyone's bag, but I know horror games are some people's bag. And hopefully between all y'all, you had, on average, a good time this month. I certainly did. We played a lot of really interesting things, a lot of stuff that I liked, a few things that I didn't like. And I look back on it fondly, even as I look forward to all the interesting things that are going to come up during Chaos November. So hopefully I will see you all tomorrow night for something. I don't know. We'll see what it is. We'll find out together. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.